Overall feeling about me this weekend is just awesome because I know I've been here a long time and I really feel like we've accomplished a lot. And to go out with that type of resume, it just feels great.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite memory just playing inside here? I mean, is there one that kind of sticks out in your mind?
Yes, I remember. I mean, it wasn't the best results, but my freshman year, the Miami game, it was the first game of that year, and that was the first time I ever walked into Dope Campbell Stadium, and it was just I was blown away with all the fans because it was really packed and really loud. I've never been in that type of atmosphere before.
Yeah, obviously you came from a legacy. Obviously your dad played here, but to talk about just that whole relationship too, because I mean you've probably been to a number of games when you were a kid. I mean to finally get that opportunity to play here.
Right. I mean, I was too young to even remember. I was such a baby, but yeah, I used to stay over at Burt Reynolds. But that experience, I always make fun of him because he used to make fun of me talking about how coming in as a freshman, he had more losses than they had his whole career here. But yet, I'm closer to making it to a national championship than he is. So I don't know. We just go back and forth, just comparing each other's success here at Florida State. It's pretty fun.
The same mentality again this weekend. It is the next game, no matter who the opponent is, take them as serious as you would any opponent. Is that still the same kind of mentality for you guys?
Each and every week, we never belittle anyone. We never look past anyone. Whoever our next opponent is, that's who we prepare for. Because we always say our opponent has no face. So that's a mentality we go into each week with. We looking forward to playing whoever we have up next.
And defensively, the strides that you guys have made this year have been pretty fantastic to watch. Has it been fun just your last year? I mean, knowing obviously you didn't want to go through an injury last year, you didn't want to have that, but to be here for this, I mean, this is pretty special what's happening right now.
Yes, sir. I mean, the defense here, it just taught me a lot being here, like being with Coach Pruitt and Coach Sal and under Coach Fisher. It just everything just taught me a lot about defense and concepts and what to be in certain coverages and how to make adjustments. I don't know, I just learned a lot just being here in this atmosphere, and it's just really been wonderful to be coached by these guys.
The interception, that had to feel pretty good this past week. Talk about the play.
Oh, it was so sweet because the whole time that play was setting up, Coach Pruitt was like, "Dan, you have him man-to-man. You have him man-to-man." So it was just like, okay, yes. And then, I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of a play we ran on offense when the guy kind of like tried to wash me in and come back out. I was like, oh yeah, I feel like this guy's about to get the ball, and I saw opportunity and got an interception.
Last week, the 1993 championship team came back, and it was such a big deal. Could you imagine maybe this team taking a championship like that, and then maybe in years coming back? I mean, is that something that's on your mind at all?
No, we haven't really been thinking about that as much. The main focus we've been thinking about right now is just Idaho because they like to do a lot of little trickery stuff based on the coaches that are there. So I mean, we haven't really even talked about that because we got to get there first.
I believe something Coach Schaefer said at the end of the Syracuse game. He said, that's one of the best football teams I've seen in my 23 years of coaching. What does that mean that you're on a team that a college football coach said about you guys like that?
I mean, hearing that's my first time hearing it, but that's great to hear that. But at the same time, we still got to take it week by week because you never know. It could be taken away from you by making one little mistake. So until we get to that step, we got to ride it out.
As a senior, is there anything you want to leave as a legacy or anything you want to leave out there that's going to be you?
Everything that I've done, I feel like that's part of my legacy. There's nothing more than I can do with my name besides just go out there and just play and be productive as I can and do whatever the coaches tell me, and that's pretty much going to be my legacy.